stroke index 2, Gleneagles, down the hill, pulled it down the left-hand side. Lots of trouble down that left-hand side from the tee, and not a good place to be. So let's go and see. Got lucky. It kicked out and left me 188 in. I hit a 6-iron, fizzed it in there, and it's all downhill this hole. And the green looked like it was in a bit of a crater. So you'll see in a second how undulating this green is. So that left me about a 30-footer up the hill. Just watch this. Watch it swing at the end. Woof. Good putt. Solid par. Stroke index 2. I'll take that every day. Stroke index 1, King's Course, driver. Hit a little block cut straight towards the fairway bunker. It would not be good if I found that one. So let's go and have a little look. Got up there and I got lucky. Left me 205 out. Hit a great strike here. 5-iron, but the wind just held it up. It was bang on line. Really looked good in the air. Anyway, had a little walk up and it was at least a club short. So tried to play a little pitch and run here. Skid it along the ground. Just gripped quite quick. Didn't give it enough. Then put for par. Come on, need to make this now. Woeful attempt. Didn't even get it to the hole. Bogey stroke index 1. Never mind. Stroke index 4, Gleneagles, and I absolutely bombed this one. This was probably the best drive I'd hit all day around there. Split the fairway. Lovely drive, this one. That left me 172, 7-iron in, and I just pushed it slightly. The wind was coming off that left-hand side, and it just drifted right, but strike was nice. So that left me with a lengthy putt here for birdie. Nice roll. Looked good at one stage. Just went past the hole, just missed on the low side. Solid par though, stroke index 4. Nice. Short par 5 into wind, Gleneagles. Aimed at the bunker, pulled it miles left. I really did think I'd hit this out of bounds, but it got a really nice little kick, first bounce, and kicked right, straight back out into the fairway. Anyway, the dreaded ball below the feet, struck this one really well from 221 into the breeze. I was just worried about it catching that bunker, and that's where I thought it had gone. But when I got up there, it was pin high. Now I chose to putt this. I've thought about a couple of options, but I went with a putt, and this putt is literally bang on line. I thought it was good all the way, just didn't hit it. Having said that, take a birdie, par 5 into the breeze, especially after the tee shot. Happy days. Okay, long par 4, driver, pulled this one, struck it really well, but there is trouble down there, and I was a little bit worried after I hit it off the tee. But what I found at Gleneagles is, even though it looks tight, there's actually quite a surprising amount of room. Anyway, 7-iron, 174, struck this really nice. A little draw in, but just pushed it a tad. Nicely onto the green though, gave me a chance of a birdie. Down the hill, nice roll. Thought it was going to come back. I think it just stayed in one of those tram lines, to be honest, because it was a really good putt. But solid par, on a long par 4, so take that. Beautiful short par 4, this one. Great backdrop. Hit a good shot here, just down the right hand side. It's a lovely hole, goes down the hill, then back up to the green. So this left me in perfect place. I'd got 77 yards left in. Punched a little sand wedge in. Looked really, really good in the air. Came down close, and from where I was stood, looked really good, really good. So, birdie putt, all day long, rolling this one in right to left. Complete misread. It went left to right. Oh well, par, a little bit disappointing, but lovely hole. Drivable par 4 here, Gleneagles. So, I've hit the driver, trying to slide it in from left to right, take a little bit of the length off it, but I just left it out there on that left-hand side, just didn't cut enough. So, that left me in the greenside bunker. Now, it's all downhill from here. I thought this was going to release, and it just gripped in that fringe, so it just left me a longer putt than I wanted. Now, putt for birdie, short par 4, gotta be made. Left it in the jaws, cut it. Really disappointing par on a short par 4 like that. Never mind, we move on. Short little par 4 this one. I had trouble all the way down the left hand side, so that's why I hit 3-wood off the tee, and I got it this perfectly, just over the brow of the hill, and that left me in great shape for my second. So that left me 122, a little knockdown gap wedge. Flighted it down lovely, but I just didn't give it enough, so it left me a little bit shy. Great line though. Then this putt, the camera doesn't do it justice. This was a long way uphill, so this took some hitting, this did, but not a bad effort. make the par, move on. Okay, so I had 155 downhill into the breeze. So I punched a little 9-iron and it was perfectly on line, looked great from up on the tee. That then left me about a 20-footer up the hill, a little bit of right to left, and I rolled it really nicely. And yes, happy days. Really pleased with the birdie into the breeze there.